Hi everybody, today we're gonna do this beautiful, easy to achieve makeup look. This is my first YouTube video and I decided for it to be something realistic, something easy to do, not a long time to achieve this makeup look, and not a lot of products. You could work with whatever you have home, I'm sure, and you will probably achieve this exact same result, if not even better. I believe in you, bestie. If you wanna see how I achieved this look, if you wanna just see what products I've used, if you wanna just hear me rambling about it, keep on watching and I'm sure you will not be disappointed because I talk a lot of shit. Okay, so we're first gonna start with primer, and I have been testing this Baby Little primer from Bare Minerals. This is the Skin Longevity Long Life Herb Serum from Bare Minerals, and I have to say I am kind of in love with the texture. I don't know, and it doesn't leave the skin feeling too tacky, which I think is great because I would hate it if my skin was too tacky, but not tacky enough is also bad, so balance. And as you can see, my skin has been breaking out, and I always have acne whenever the seasons change. Now that we are done with the base, we're first gonna go and conceal the imperfection. And as you can see, I have quite a lot, so this is gonna be tricky. And what I like to do, I like to get my Tarte Shape Tape, I get it on the back of my hand, and then I use this tiny little brush to really pick up a small amount of the concealer and just, you know, locally intervene. So I have just put the concealer on my hand. I am in the shade 20S Light Sand. And then I will just be dipping my brush and making sure that it is fully coated, but I don't want to oversaturate it with product. Now I'm just lightly covering everything up. I enjoy doing this because if I go in with a harder foundation layer or with concealer on top of foundation, like in a full coat, I feel like it kind of takes away of that a natural glow from within type of look, and that's why I'm doing this. Also, I tried doing a nice sleek bun today and my hair looks like absolute shit. If I do it when I don't go out of the house, it looks perfect. The moment that I even think about doing a sleek bun and then going out of the house, it will look like a fuck. It kind of looks better, doesn't it? The face, it looks already better. And now with what I have left, because I do not use everything, I will pick it up on the brush and then take it on my under eyes, and hopefully I will not need to go with concealer on top of foundation to do anything. So the way I do it, very lightly just coat my dark circles, a touch also here. I do not intend on going with foundation on top of my lid, so keeping it light, but also I want some coverage because it's the color is awful. Now with just a little beauty blender, I am going to be tapping the product in very lightly and then lightly going over the face where I have applied concealer to just, you know, make sure everything is kind of in the skin. Now that we are done with this concealing part, we're gonna go in with the Bare Minerals foundation, the original liquid mineral foundation. It has SPF 20, which is perfect, but always apply SPF 50 or at least 30 underneath your makeup. I go in with SPF 50. At the moment I am using this SPF by Skin 1004. It's wonderful. It's a really good SPF. So I'm applying some of it in my palm. I love it when it warms to my body temperature, I think. You always have to shake this foundation before you use it. I shook it already. And then I just go in and kind of do this all over my face. Actually, not all over my face. I work in sections, so I will do this side of my face and then I will be moving forward. As soon as I apply, I go in and blend everything. It blends really nice. This foundation is actually one of the nicest. It blended. Like what? It's like literally 3 thumbs of the beauty blender and it's blended. It's insane. I like it a lot. I just realized it now that this is the only foundation that I have been using currently. And even though I am oily, this foundation is kind of making it on my skin better than oily targeted foundations. This is the beauty blender from Morphe and Ariel, and I have to say it's my favorite beauty blender. I think that it's the best beauty blender I have ever put my hand on. That's me. This is it so far, so good. And obviously we are going in with the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. This is in the shade light medium. If they had a lighter shade, I would have bought that. And what I do, I always apply everything on the back of my hand, never just straight onto the face. It feels a bit unrealistic for me. Pardon, pardonnez-moi, excuse me. I am taking this brush from Morphe and kind of getting the brush saturated with the product, and I just lightly, like this and like this. You can see it already giving me a bit of color, a little bit on my jaw. But it's really funny is you don't really need a lot of product. I put the brush in my eye. Super fun. So back at it with trying not to really put the brush into your eye. I'm a professional, believe me. Embarrassing as fun. I'm trying to go extremely light because we're gonna use some bronzer soon. Next we are going in with some blush, and I want to use this NARS liquid blush. This is in the shade Dolce Vita, and I think it's a really beautiful shade. It's a bit darker than what a fair skinned person should actually go for, but I didn't want to get the orgasm one because everybody had it, and I thought that this was a really beautiful color as well. Extremely liquidy, okay? Like, they're not lying when they're saying liquid blush. It's freaking high pigment, okay? Extreme pigment. Just saturating my brush, making sure that the amount is not in. This is how my hand looks, by the way. I love getting my hands dirty so much when I do my makeup. I think it's the funniest. And now for the applying part. I swear to God, you can make this the most in-your-face blush or the most muted blush. It's amazing how versatile the coverage is. And I like to get some on my nose, the outer of my eye, a little bit on the forehead, some on my eyes, just like I did with the contour shade. It's looking really blushy, which is very nice. I like that. Is it too blushy? Maybe, but we will just cool it down with some powder later. That's okay. So next, for the bronzer, we're gonna go in with this palette from Benefit, and I'm gonna mix these two shades, the upper shades, which are Hula Light and Hula. I'm using the same brush, by the way, and I kind of do like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I always try finishing up with the light one. I dust off the excess. Go in. Getting some here, right here, and a little bit on the neck. Now, this is how it currently looks. It looks a little bit insane, I know, but we're setting it with powder, and it's gonna mute everything down, and everything's gonna really blend very nicely. And the best part of using only cream products, I can mute it down with my sponge too, by the way, if you are overdoing any. I don't know about you, I love Laura Mercier, but I love this version of the powder, which is translucent loose setting powder ultra blur. So what I like to do, I apply some of it in the lid, powder brush. This is also from the Morphe and Ariel collab. I swear to God, I love them brushes and the sponge. It's simply insane how good they are, honestly. I am decreasing my under eye, powdering it. Now I'm just lightly setting the rest of my face. This is the face at the moment. It's soft focus, sort of. Next, for highlighter, I have to use this one. I haven't used it in a really long time, and I just have to use it now. And with my finger, I'm gonna just some underneath my brow, on my nose, bridge of my nose, cupid's bow. So we are not completely done with the face, but I first want to just curl my lashes, do my brows, and then complete the whole look with finishing touches. I'm gonna use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I think that it's one of the best mascaras out there. I had it for a really long time and I always keep on rebuying it. And this is how it makes my lashes look. I think that it's really gorgeous and it's just one coat. So they did something here. Okay, so this is how the lashes look. I think they're really pretty, really natural, really nice. I'm gonna do the lower ones. This is it. Next, I just want to take any brush really. I'm gonna take this one, dip it in the Hula shade, just kind of go underneath my eyes. I've added a little bit of definition with the Hula shade on my eyes, but that's it. Now I want to add some shimmer on my eyes. I think I'm gonna stick to the same highlighter one because it's just really pretty and I won't apply a lot. I first like to do my lashes and then do my brows, so I don't have to really move my brows when I do my lashes if I've done my brows first. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. Now I'm just taking any clean brush that I have and just really brushing them. Now I'm gonna go in with the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Tint Pen in the shade Ash Brown. So this is how my brows currently look. This is a Sephora lip liner, a Rouge Gel lip liner, and it's in the shade 01, the nudist. Then I have another product that I use on a daily, and it's the Smashbox palette, which is actually so nice. I like this palette a lot. Well, mostly I just really love this product here. Hands down, the best lip shade for me. I'm gonna use my finger because that's how I would normally use it. This is how it looks. I love it. For the gloss, I'm gonna go in with this Essence Cranberry Lip Oil. It's gonna give the nicest little pink tint to the lips. This is how it looks. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Crazy. So for the finishing touches, I'm gonna use some MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This way the makeup will look very skin-like, you know. Then I'm just using the Beauty Blender to make sure that there are no little water dots on my face. So I think that this is the final look. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. This was my first YouTube video. I've been wanting to start YouTube for a while now. I hope we all become friends, as I wanna be friends. So thank you so much for watching again, and goodbye, and have a lovely day, a lovely life, a lovely week, whatever, and good luck with everything that you're gonna do this week.